for being here. My name's Matt Gates. I'm your congressman, and it's great to be in Milton today. So this is our very first Open Gates Day, and I've got this theory that, just because I'm your congressman doesn't mean you should have to come to Washington, D.C. to have a meeting with me, or to share your views, or to offer a criticism, or an insight, or an idea. And so what we're going to do from time to time is we're going to go to all the communities in our district, and we're going to hold town hall meetings. And gosh, today this is probably the fourth or fifth one we've had. We started with a little town hall with the Kiwanis Club down at the Tanglewood Golf Club, and then we did a radio town hall meeting on WEBY. And then I went to Avalon Middle School, where I'm pretty sure the 7th graders gave me the roughest grilling on Avalon Middle. But I will assure you this, you've got some brilliant students in this community, some fantastic teachers. Hey, good to see you again. And they did a great job asking some questions, and we had a good exchange of ideas. After that, we had a town hall with parents and teachers, specifically about education issues, and my desire to limit the paperwork, limit the testing, get the federal government out of our education system, abolish the federal Department of Education. And wouldn't it be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if we took the billions of dollars that we're wasting on federal bureaucracy and put that into more pay for our teachers, more technology for our students, and better educational outcomes for the students and the parents and the communities that support these fantastic institutions of learning. So we had a great conversation there. I also had the chance to brief your county commission on important issues like the federal government's involvement in the fee simple title issue out on the beach, and also, and here was, so that you know, here was the commitment I made. When Congressman Miller did a great job and got the fee simple title bill passed through the United States House of Representatives and the United States Senate, there were some who wanted to add an amendment to that bill to say that we could never, ever, under any circumstance, have a pass in Navarre. Now, I'm a supporter of the Navarre pass, and so I made a commitment that we will never pass a bill with my name on it that bans our ability to control our own destiny and open our pass to the Gulf of Mexico. Absolutely. Now, I really want to get to everyone's questions. I'm grateful for you being here and chatting with us. I also want the chance to visit with some of the folks outside, but know this. I do not hold town hall meetings just to chat with folks who agree with me. And so if you're here with criticism, if you'd like me to do something differently, you are welcome. I am glad you are here. And look, I got 7 out of every 10 votes in the last election. And so that means that 3 out of every 10 people who pay my salary, who I serve, I'm their congressman too. And I owe them the responsibility to hear them out, hear their concerns, and to do so responsibly and effectively. And I hope everyone here will share that feeling of inclusiveness for all viewpoints from everyone in our community. Some of you may have seen some of these Republican town hall meetings across the country, and they sort of turn into circuses with chanting and yelling back and forth. But we've got a lot of national media here covering us. And my goal is that we will be able to show America what the values of Northwest Floridians are. We care about each other. We care about each other. We're neighbors. We're connected. We're patriotic. And even when people don't agree with us, they deserve a right to have their voice heard. And we'll stand up and defend their right to be able to make their voice heard, even if it's not the same views we have. Isn't that, those are our inclusive values in Northwest Florida? Great. So here's what we're working on in Congress, and I make no apologies for this. Obamacare is a disaster, and we will repeal it this year. Average premiums under Obamacare have risen over $5,400. Deductibles under Obamacare have risen to $5,000 or more. I mean, if you're looking at a $5,000 deductible under Obamacare, for many of the things that families use health care for, regular checkups, visits to the doctor, diagnostics, cancer screenings, sometimes you're coming out of pocket 100% for that. And the consequence is worse health care outcomes, more costs, and real damage to our small businesses. So I will fight with every fiber of my being to repeal Obamacare in the year 2017. So that's not all. That's not all we have to do. So we'll get to questions in a moment. So the other thing we've got to do is we've got to get this economy growing again. Right now, we have a $19 trillion debt. Now, whether you're a Republican, a Democrat, a member of the Green Party, a Libertarian, or a Whig, you should all be worried that our country is in such bad financial shape. We really are. And let me tell you how this is even worse. If in the next 10 years we do not cut entitlement programs, this debt will go from $19 trillion to $28 trillion in the next 10 years. On top of that, there's another $100 trillion in unfunded liabilities. Now, the people that will pay the price for that will largely not be the people in this room. The people that will pay that price will be the 7th graders that I was hanging out with at Avalon Middle School. Young people. A child born today inherits over $60,000 as their portion of the national debt. What has gone on in America has been the greatest generational theft in all of human history. And we all have responsibility for it, and it's time to do something about it. Now, we've got to cut spending. That's very important, but we cannot cut our way to a balanced budget. We also have to grow our way there. We've got to get the economy moving again. We've had anemic growth for the last 8 years. So here's my hope. We need to reform the tax code. Regular folks do not need a tax code that is thousands of pages long with handouts and giveaways to big business and special interests. We don't need it. Do you know who benefits when the tax code is complex? It's the people with the lawyers and the lobbyists who can go and influence those outcomes. In countries like Estonia, over 90% of their population is able to fill out their income taxes on a postcard. Now, that might not be great for every accountant, but it's sure good for regular families who just want to follow the rules, pay their fair share, make their patriotic contribution to the country. And you know what? If it's good enough for average American families, it's good enough for big business, and they ought to be paying their fair share too. And that means broadening the tax base, lowering rates for everyone. That is exactly the type of tax reform I expect we will be passing this year in the 115th Congress. National press, one thing you'll notice about most all Northwest Floridians is that we are extremely proud of our military, of our veterans, and of the military mission that we host here in Northwest Florida.